Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, at any time you are seeing my video. So this video will be all about the books that I have used in my NEET preparation, that is for class 11th and class 12th. It is necessary for you to actually keep your focus on what I am actually telling you, because each and everything will be very important, and I will actually tell you for those aspirants which are preparing for NEET 2024 or for NEET 2025. If you are confused which books should you use in order to prepare for NEET, then you have to use NCRTs, okay? Because NCRT is a key of success. I can understand that NCRT has very bad books and you cannot understand what the NCRT is saying, but in order to understand the NCRT, first please attend video lectures or first attend classes, then read NCRT. If you are directly reading NCRT, then you will be unable to understand each and every word that the book is saying. So first it is necessary for you to actually see the lecture, then thereafter you can read NCRT. But yes, if you are not reading NCRT even after the completion of lectures, then you will be unable to solve the questions that will be asked in exam, because NEET exam demands perfection in NCRT textbook. So you are understanding, and you are seeing here that I have arranged my book set that I have used in my NEET preparation, and you are understanding and seeing that I have not used many books. I have used only NCRTs and one important book, that is 10 years NEET UG and AIPMT test paper, which are from 2013 to 2022. So this was a book that I have actually ordered from Aline, and this book is very important. I will tell you why I ordered this book, because this is actually the book composed of previous year question papers. So at end it is necessary for you to actually practice previous year questions paper also. Therefore I have ordered this book, but I will discuss with you on each and every topic one by one in this video. So you are seeing that I have actually ordered about these books for my NEET preparation. And as I had already told you, if you are not understanding the lines from NCRT, don't worry about anything. First please see lectures, or first please attend classes. After the attending of all classes, you can read NCRT, you will definitely understand. But for that it is necessary for you to actually choose a right teacher. If you are choosing wrong teacher who is only oriented for boards, then you will understand NCRT, but that understanding will not be from the deep mind point of view. You will understand NCRT superficially, which is only limited up to giving boards, but that will be not essential for you in order to crack competitive examination like NEET and JEE. So these were all the books that I have used in my NEET preparation. I will tell you each and everything, so please keep your focus here. Now the topmost books that you are seeing are of physics. So it is actually the set of class 11 physics. You are seeing that it is a part 1 of class 11 physics, and part 2 is actually kept under the part 1. So you are understanding. I will actually tell you that what did I mean, so please hold for some time. It's a part 1 for class 11 physics. You are seeing this book. In the same way, it's a part 2 of class 11 physics. So you are seeing that it's a part 1, it's a part 2. So I am placing these two books on each other. So it is about physics, you are seeing. Now it's a part 1 of class 12 physics, and it's a part 2 of class 12 physics. So it was about physics. You have to refer these four books, part 1 and part 2 for class 11th, and you have part 1 and part 2 for class 12th. So let's come here again. It's about chemistry. It is a part 1 of class 11th chemistry. It's a part 2 of class 11th chemistry. So place these two books on each other. Now this is actually the part 1 of class 12 physics. Sorry, I was wrong. Apologize me. It is a part 1 of class 12th chemistry, and it is a part 2 of class 12th chemistry. Now I am talking about biology. So it's a class 11 biology NCRT textbook, and it's a class 12th biology NCRT textbook, and it's a previous year question paper booklet. Please read the title of this book, because it's very important book that I have prepared, and the name is 10 year NEET UG and AIPMT test paper, and it is from Allen that you are seeing. I have never ordered any book which is not of any use. So it was about my all the books that I have used in my NEET preparation. So I will definitely tell you for NEET 2024 aspirants that if you are not getting any book, then please read NCERT first, because there are many aspirants who actually like to read rather than NCERT, but it will be found to be very bad for you. In spite of reading too many books rather than NCERT, you will be unable to score good marks. So in order to score good marks, it is necessary for you to actually give proper direction to your preparation. Your direction of preparation must be target oriented, and in order to do that, you have to read all those books that I have placed on my bedsheet. So please read these books carefully, and it is necessary for you to solve some important books rather than that, and that is NCERT exemplar. I have actually not ordered NCERT exemplar in hard copy. I used to solve all the questions from NCERT exemplar in the form of their soft copy, and it is available on your mobile phone. You can download the app NCERT exemplar class 11th and class 12th on Play Store. You will definitely get this app and you can solve all the questions. So please remember, again I am repeating, in my NEET 2023 preparation I have used all these NCERT along with this paper book. With that, I have also referred to use NCERT exemplar, but I have no NCERT exemplar in hard copy format. I have solved each and every question from NCERT exemplar in the form of soft copy. You know that soft copy of NCERT exemplar is available on Play Store. You can download. The name of app is NCERT exemplar class 11th and class 12th. So you can refer all those things. Now one question will come in your mind, that there are some important information given in the practical notebooks. So is it necessary for us to actually refer practical notebook? Not at all. If you are interested in referring practical notebook, then refer, but don't order them in the form of hard copy. You can see and you can read practical notebook in the form of soft copy, which is available on NCERT class 11th and class 12 book app. You can download this app from the Play Store. It is very important for you to note down that yes, I can say that there are some important points given in your practical notebook. Therefore it is necessary for you to read that particular book also. For example, if I talk about the chapter biomolecule class 12 organic chemistry, then you come to know one of the most important thing, that is nothing but there are actually some important points given there. But what about practicals? Yes, you have actually many tests in practicals, and it is necessary for you to perform all those tests. Okay, so it's very important for you to remember here one important thing, that is nothing but there are some important parts in your study syllabus which are actually not important from theoretical point of view, but yes, it is necessary for you to actually remember some important practicals also. So remember about that. So as I had already told you that in class 12th organic chemistry chapter biomolecule, there have been not given the test for different biomolecules, like test for carbohydrate, test for protein, test for fats, test for vitamins. So all those tests are given to you in practical notebook. So don't forget to refer practical notebook also, because it is very very important. Okay, now I will actually tell you one of the most important thing, that if you ask me about physics, then it is not necessary for you to actually read physics NCERT. Again I am repeating, if you are reading physics NCERT, then you will be unable to do anything, because in physics what you have to do, you have to only attend lectures. After attending lectures, solve many questions, especially previous year questions, and as I already told you, you have to collect good quality of numerical in separate notebook. Not only that, but please remember, in physics you have to solve back exercise given at the end of each chapter in NCERT, because it's very important thing that you have to remember. For example, I will open the chapter units and dimension. Obviously I will not talk about physical world because it's not a chapter, or it will not come in your exam, so don't worry. I will open the chapter, let's say laws of motion. You can open units and dimension also. So let's open units and measurement. Page number is 16. So you have given here units and dimension. So you know that it's the first chapter of class 11 physics. So at that time I will tell you that I was unaware of that particular thing, that it is not necessary for you to read NCERT. Therefore in the beginning I used to read NCERT. Please see, you are seeing my highlighted lines with the help of highlighter, but later on I have understood that it is not necessary for me to actually read NCERT, because if you are reading NCERT in physics, then it is actually the wastage of time. So what you have to do in physics, you have to only solve the questions and numericals given to you. For example, there are actually many important numericals given to you in the form of solved examples. Are you seeing that? Please see, it's example number 1, it's a solved example. So you have to refer all these solved examples given to you. Not only that, but you have to also refer, please see, solved examples. So you have to solve all those examples given to you in the chapter. So please see, you have to solve these all the solved examples. Now after solving all the solved examples, you have to read summary of each and every chapter, because I know that there are some important theoretical points that most of the teachers actually forget to teach in class. So you can actually refer to all those theoretical points by reading summary, because assertion reason based questions have been increased nowadays. Therefore there is a high chance that assertion reason question from physics section will come from the summary. So you have to read summary of each chapter. Not only that, but you have to solve exercise also. Now obviously in exercise there are both two types of questions: subjective questions, objective questions. Not only that, but there are numericals along with theoretical questions. So I will tell you that if you are preparing for boards, then you have to solve all the questions, but if you are preparing for NEET only, then you have to not solve theoretical questions, because if you are solving theoretical questions, then it's completely a wastage of time. You have to only solve important questions, as well as you have to solve all numericals given to you, because you know that NCERT is a very good book, because you have given many important questions in the section of additional exercise. So please see, there is a important section here, additional exercises. So you have to solve each and every numerical as well as question from the additional exercise section also, because you come to know that NEET will ask you the numerical from NCERT, which may be either from its back or from the examples given in between the chapters. So it is about physics. So you have to refer all those things in physics. In class 12 physics also you have to do the same thing, but yes, in class 12 you have to also give your board exam. So it's very important for you to read the derivation. For example, I will open the chapter of class 12th, and that is actually the electric charges and fields. Okay, so page number is 1. So what you have to do in this chapter, you have to also follow the same thing. It is actually a common thing that you have to follow in solving NCERT. So you have to read the information given to you in the form of blue paragraph also, because it's actually a blue box, and blue box actually denotes important information or important lines. So you have to also read those lines, because the probability of coming question from that particular topic is very high. So you have to read that particular thing. Not only that, but you have to also read derivation. Okay, so I am telling you to read derivation because it is a class 12th chapter. So the question may be asked in your board exam, so you have to also read derivation. You have to learn derivation. Please see, there are actually some important derivations given to you on this page. Please see, it is a solved example, so you have to solve examples given in the chapter also. So in the same way, you have to also solve the questions given in back exercise. Please see, there is actually a separate section to you given in class 12. It is points to ponder. So it's also a very important thing that you have to remember. There are some theoretical points given to you, and you have to remember all those theoretical points as well as formulae, because it's actually similar to that of summary. In class 11th you have given summary, but in class 12 you have given points to ponder. So these two sections are absolutely important, because these sections actually cover the summary of whole chapter in brief, and there are some important theoretical points that are given. So you have to also read the theoretical points given to you in the points to ponder section. In the same way, you have here exercise. So you have to also solve all those questions given to you, because it's very important. Because if you talk about NCERT, so in NCERT exercise there are not only the numericals of easy type, but yes, there are many numericals which are absolutely hard. Okay, so you have to solve those all the numericals. Okay, now in this way you have to actually study for physics. In the same way, after the completion of each chapter, you have to not forget to solve NCERT exemplar, because there are high chances that the NEET examiner will actually frame a question similar to that of the one which is actually in NCERT exemplar. So you have to do that in physics. It is all about physics, and as I had already told you in my previous sections, that you have to make a separate notebook containing important questions, and the number of important questions depend upon the weightage of chapter. If a chapter have less weightage in NEET exam, then you can write few questions, but if a chapter has high weightage, then you have to write more number of questions. Now what to do in chemistry? Now as I had already told you, there are three sections, or there are three subjects in chemistry: physical chemistry, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry. So let's proceed forward. What must be your strategy in order to solve or in order to read NCERT. Now if I talk about physical chemistry is just like physics. So what you have to do, you have to not read whole chemistry also like physics. If I talk about physical chemistry, then it is not necessary for you to read physical chemistry NCERT, because it's not important. Again, I am going to tell you, you are seeing this printed matter with the help of pen. I had already told you in the beginning there was no anybody who can guide me, therefore I used to read the NCERT textbook for physical chemistry also, just like physics. But later on I have understood that it is not important to read the NCERT for physics and physical chemistry. You have to only cover important points. So here you are seeing it is a theoretical section. In physical chemistry, what you have to do, you have to only read information given in green boxes. Are you seeing it is a green box? Read that information only. Later on it is not necessary for you to read the other theoretical portion. But yes, just like physics, in physical chemistry also you have to solve the examples given to you in the pink box. Please see problem. So yes, you have to solve these questions. In the same way, you have to also cover up information given in green boxes. After that, you have to also read summary. This is all about what you have to do in physical chemistry. If you are skipping other sections, then yes, it's absolutely fine, don't worry. Now in exercise section, you have to solve only numericals. If you are solving theoretical questions, then it will not help you. You have to save time also. You have to do smart work. If you are doing hard work, then it will be not of any use. So it's very important. Now as I had already told you, you have to solve important information based upon this topic. Now if I talk about the chapter structure of atom, it's also from the physical chemistry, and there are some important derivations given to you in physical chemistry also. So you have to solve the questions as in the form of this format. Not only that, but you have to also solve the questions given in back exercise, because it's very important. Now what about the information given to you about scientists? So actually there are very less chances of question to come from this topic, because it is found that in whole NEET paper only 1 to 2 questions rarely come from the scientist section. So you can skip the name of scientist, but yes, you have to only just remember that what he had done. You can read the name of scientist and the contribution that he had done or not, it depends upon you. But if you want to really score above 700, then yes, you have to not skip the name of scientist and the work that he had actually done. Okay, now in this way you have to actually deal with physical chemistry. Now let's open another chapter of physical chemistry. Sorry, I have already covered the second chapter also, don't worry. Now I am going to actually tell you how to deal with your organic chemistry. So let's open any chapter of organic chemistry. Let's say I am opening a chapter biomolecule from class 12 organic chemistry. So you are seeing it's a chapter. Now obviously, as I had already told you, in organic chemistry it's very important for you to read each and every line from NCERT, because there are some theoretical lines that your teacher may skip or must keep. But yes, you have to cover each and every line from organic chemistry also. There were many questions in NEET 2023 chemistry paper which were directly from the lines given to you in organic chemistry. For example, there was a question in assertion reason format about nucleotide and nucleoside. So the question have been asked just directly from the lines, and it was from the biomolecule. So you have to remember that if you are reading organic chemistry, then yes, first complete lectures, make your own notes, then read NCERT, because reading NCERT in organic chemistry is very important. Don't skip even a single line. You have given here important structures also, you have to remember those all things. And if I talk about biomolecules, so it is such a chapter which is actually very important. Why? Because you have to remember that there are some important tests for different organic molecules. For example, carbohydrate, protein, fats given to you in practical notebook. So you have to refer practical notebook for this chapter. Okay, if you are not referring practical notebook for other chapter, then don't worry, everything is fine. But if I talk about that particular thing, then it's very important. Please remember, you have to read practical notebook for biomolecules, because there are some important tests for different biomolecules given to you. So in organic chemistry also you have to solve these questions given to you. Please see in text questions. Yes, in text question. In the same way, you have given here the questions from the chapter, and these are actually the solved questions. I will tell you, you have to solve these questions whether these are theoretical or numerical based, because you come to know organic chemistry is theoretical subject. So even if you are solving theoretical question, then it will be not worried. You have to solve theoretical questions. For example, these are all theoretical questions, but even though you have to try to attempt with all the theoretical questions, I know that the theoretical questions will be asked in your boards, but yes, most of the part of your organic chemistry in given in class 12. So if you are solving theoretical questions from organic chemistry, then it will help you not only in neet but also in boards, because in organic chemistry there are no numericals, so you have to also try to attempt theoretical questions also. So at end you have to end summary, then thereafter you have to also solve the exercise. It's very important. Yes, I know that all the questions in organic chemistry are mostly theoretical questions, therefore it is necessary for you to solve these questions, because it will help you in boards also, and in neat it will also help you, because there are some important questions which are not based upon the theory given to you in NCERT book. So please go through each and every question and solve the questions, because solving theoretical questions in organic chemistry is very important. Now let's try, or let's talk about the inorganic chemistry. So I will take one chapter, and that is the p block elements, and I will actually explain you at what to do in your inorganic chemistry. So let's open the chapter. The name of the chapter is the p block elements. So please 2 minutes wait. First of all, it is necessary for me to actually open the chapter. The chapter is the p block elements. So as you are seeing that I have highlighted each and every line from this chapter, because it's very important. But I am not talking about these chapters only. You have to follow these tactics that I have used in each and every chapter. Now this is a chapter from inorganic chemistry. In this, as you know that inorganic chemistry is just very important like biology. As you follow the each and every line from NCERT in biology strictly, in the same way you have to do the same thing. You have to read each and every line from NCERT in organic chemistry. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. You have to actually follow each and every line from NCERT in inorganic chemistry, because it's very important. You have to solve each and every question, example, in text questions, etc. I know that these all the questions will be theoretical, but yes, try to solve these questions in the form of theory. Okay, so don't worry about anything, and you are understanding what did I mean. So these are the in-text questions. You have to solve these in-text questions. Not only that, but you have to also solve the examples. Okay, I know that these are all theoretical questions, but try to attempt these questions. Try to write down theory, because writing theory and learning, it is all about everything that you have to do in your inorganic chemistry. In the same way, you have to actually solve the questions given to you in the back. So you have to solve back exercise also, that is you have to attempt each and every question from back exercise. So there are some important lines given to you in the solution of problem also. For example, liberation of nitrogen prevent the formation of ferric chloride. So these are all the questions that NCERT covers, which are actually not given in a theory format. So you can cover these all things. It was about inorganic chemistry. So now I am moving to the biology. It's very important. Here is my biology NCERT. So it's a class 11th NCERT, and it's a class 12. What can I tell you about NCERT? All of you know. If I talk about biology, so you have to actually highlight each and every line, because the question may come from a general line also. So you have to read each and everything. Not only that, but you have to refer diagrams. You have to learn each and every labeling. Please see, you have to actually understand, and you have to remember the labeling of each and every part of every diagram given to you in biology. So yes, you are seeing. So in this way you have to read biology. I cannot tell you more about biology, because all of you know that in biology you have to read and understand each and every line of NCERT book. Not only that, but you have to also remember the labeling. Okay, so it was about biology. In the same way, you have to also cover the theory from class 12 biology. You have to also remember the important diagrams. For example, this diagram, the labeling is given in this section, so refer that particular section. Okay, so you are understanding. I am not actually explaining you more about biology, because everyone knows that in biology you have to read NCERT. Yes, important thing is you have to also solve back exercise in biology also, because it will help you in order to revise the theory that you have actually covered in learning chapter. So yes, I will prefer that it is necessary for you to solve theoretical questions in biology, because there are some theoretical questions asked in back exercise which actually didn't base upon the theory given to you in main book. So you have to search that particular answer from the other websites, and those questions may come. For example, I will tell you, in a in particular question paper, the question have been asked that explain evolution of horse. It is given to you, and that question have been came in your NEET exam, and the question was actually not explained because it's a objective paper. So the question was related from evolution of horse, and evolution of horse is not given to you in NCERT. The question is asked to you in back exercise, so you have to do this thing. The next book that I have used is 10 years NEET UG and AIPMT test papers. It's very important book because the question papers for NEET exam from the last 10 years have been given to you. For example, please see year 2022, year 2021. So you know that there is too much importance of solving previous year question paper, because by solving previous year questions you can understand, and you can also come to know about the level of questions asked in your NEET exam. Not only about that, but this book also provides you solution, so it is not necessary for you to actually search for all the solutions of questions, because the questions along with solution have been given to you in this book. So I will actually prefer you that please use this book if you want to solve the full syllabus test. In the same way, you have to take OMR, you have to fill OMR also. So it's actually the book that I have actually referred from Allen, and you are seeing this book is very important for you. So it was all about what I have actually done in my whole NEET journey. So till then, okay, bye. But before taking a leave from my channel or from my video, I will like to tell you that if you are a NEET 2024 aspirant, you have to actually strengthen your NEET preparation now, because it's a period that each and every student leave the NEET preparation. But if you really want to become a doctor, you will not leave your preparation. In the same way, I had already told you, I have actually referred these all the books, but along with that, don't forget to solve NCERT exemplar. I have actually not used NCERT exemplar in hard copy format. I have actually referred soft copy of NCERT exemplar given to you in the mobile phone. That is, I have actually download the app, and that is your NCERT exemplar class 11th, class 12th. So you have to download this app and you have to actually refer the soft copy. But obviously if you actually want to buy hard copy, then you can buy that particular thing. Okay, in the same way, I will not refer you to use another books for solving questions, because if you are using PW modules for solving questions, then it will be more than enough, because PW teachers always take more than 200 questions per chapter if I talk about MR. So it is not necessary for you to actually refer other books. For example, RD Sharma, DC Pandey and HC Verma. Don't do that particular thing, because it will actually be a complete wastage of your time. But yes, if you are free and if you are feeling bored, so in your boring time or spare time, you can refer these books, because on solving these questions you can improve your question practice solving ability. In the same way, you can also able to score good marks in the Alain mock test series, because you come to know that Alain mock test series is very hard and difficult. They always frame the question of good qualities, which are actually 1 to 2 step higher than those questions asked in real NEET exam. So it's a very good thing that they provide actually, because you come to know one of the most important thing, and that is nothing but if you are solving the questions of good level than the questions asked in your NEET exam, then it will help you, and obviously it will be only your benefit that you will get. So I will like to thank Alain also. Actually, I have not joined any coaching, as I had already told you. I only ordered this book, and that is 10-year NEET UG and AIPMT test paper book from Alain. So if I talk about my coaching, so strictly I have not joined any coaching. So now till I am taking a alvida from you. So thank you everybody for seeing my video. Not only that, but you have to also subscribe my channel. Don't forget to subscribe my channel now, because I am actually dropping very important videos on my channel. Therefore, if you are actually getting benefit from all those things that I am actually posting on my YouTube channel, you can actually subscribe my channel for more notifications. In the same way, don't forget to share this video, because the many aspirants like you can also get benefit. So thank you everybody. Bye bye. See you later in next video. Please tell me the name of topic that I actually discuss in next video. tell me according to you that on which topic did I make video tomorrow. So don't forget to write down your good comments, because I know that number of comments and number of subscriber, both these two things are very less as compared to the views that I am getting per video. So please try to equalize both these two things. So till then, okay, bye bye, take care.